All right, people. Breaking Trump Putin handshake. Handshake? Shake hands ahead of historic summit in Alaska. So the full thing is around 1 hour long, so I'm probably just gonna watch that in my private time. But let's check this out. I'm wondering if Trump will do the iconic handshake that he does where he basically like pulls you in. You know what I'm saying? Like he takes the hand and pulls you in. I wonder if he's gonna do that to Putin. Um, yeah. I haven't really spoken about this at all on my channel, the Russia-Ukraine war, because there's not really a lot to say. It's just really, really unfortunate. It's such a depressing, tragic thing that happened with, I think, over 1 million people dying from both the Russia and Ukrainian side, and that's just horrific in terms of death. Obviously, it's much worse than Israel and Palestine or Hamas. I talk more about that because I directly support Israel and I'm way more knowledgeable about that war, whereas this war, um, I'm not as knowledgeable. I know why it started, what's been going on. I follow a Telegram channel that covers all the aspects of it. But ever since the Israel war, I've kind of been focused more on that. So the details of it, I'm not really up to date. But what I want is peace. Obviously, that's what everyone wants. And yeah, like Trump says, I want people to stop dying. That's kind of what I want to see from this deal. I hope Trump can make a deal with Putin and come to some kind of peaceful resolution. God, it's early in the morning here for me. So, um, yeah, they are in Alaska. Not sure what happened in the actual meeting. But hopefully we get to some kind of peace. But let's check this out. They shake hands, they arrive, they shake hands. So let's have a look.
About to get off this plane, Brett.
Yeah, and this is a moment.
I should say I have a Russian Ukrainian background, as well as being Jewish, as you probably can guess from my previous videos. Um, but yeah, I don't really support either side. It's kind of awkward for me. Uh, yeah, I mean, I consider myself more Russian, but my father's from Ukraine, so um, technically at the time it was part of Russia, so or the Soviet Union, so we consider ourselves Russian. Anyway, that's enough for me.
It is a real moment, and there you see President of the United States first, deplaning Air Force One. You know, let's just take a moment and listen.
The security here has to be nuts. You got the Russian security and the American security, so ain't nobody trying nothing.
You can hear all the plane sound, but see and listen to this moment.
The only thing I can say in general is that Zelensky and the Ukrainian side have been saying that Putin doesn't want to make a deal. He doesn't want peace, whereas Zelensky does. I hope that's not true. I hope both of them can make peace and the war can end in a nice and peaceful way. Obviously, it's not nice and peaceful because 1 million people have died, but yeah, there's nothing you can do at this point. I hope everything comes to a peaceful end. Okay. There he is. Trump's already down. Steps. seems like the red carpet thing for Putin is much longer, because Trump got down the steps earlier, but he wasn't on the red carpet. Putin is already on the red carpet. Why did they even have this red carpet? I don't know. 11 a.m. This was posted 6 hours ago. And right now it's around 11 a.m. Australia time. Oh, I see. So Putin's carpet is right here, and it directly links to Trump's carpet. Okay, that's interesting. He didn't do the pool. He kind of is, in a way. Yeah, he kind of just did that. But definitely not as aggressive as before, or with other people. Swords. What's interesting to me is that Trump is talking to him now. I can only assume he's speaking English, and Putin is replying in English. And I wish we heard that because that's always fascinating to me. I think I've heard Putin speak English once, and it was like with a really deep accent. And yeah, I think maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just curious about that.
President Putin, will you agree to a ceasefire?
The president wants the message to Vladimir Putin.
That's a good question.
Mr. Putin, did you underestimate Ukraine?
Putin, did you overestimate Ukraine? That's a weird question because he's not really fighting Ukraine. He's fighting like Ukraine and NATO, which is like a bunch of countries put together. So that's a pretty stupid question.
President Putin, will you stop killing
President
civilians?
Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin
He's like,
meeting
I can't
on
hear you.
U.S. soil. Putin meeting on Trump and Russian
It's
President
like, I can't hear you.
Vladimir Putin meeting on U.S. soil, not answering shouted reporter questions. Military flyover happening right now as they get ready to go into a private meeting.
Trump's like, all right, that's enough. Stop yelling questions at me. I think they'll probably answer questions in the actual meeting, right?
Not exactly one-on-one. They have other people in there, but this is the moment that will determine the future of whether there is a ceasefire, a peace deal, or what comes next.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.
Well, hopefully everything you mentioned there, a ceasefire, a peace deal, anything possible to stop people dying. That's what I would. That's what Trump wants to do, and that's what everyone wants. So yeah, let's try and get some peace. Um, let's see. Is the full thing available yet? Ah, yeah, it's like it's around an hour long. So frankly, yeah, just uploaded 2 hours ago. I'll watch that in my own private time. Probably won't make any video about it because I don't know. Maybe if some political commentator makes a shortened video about it, like some kind of review or talking about it, then maybe I'll react to that. But yeah, I'll watch this. I'll watch the full thing, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, besides that, um, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.